I'm on another project today. I'm actually on a project for our local church, Kings Ozark in Ozark, Missouri. We have 19 acres out here, and we're going to be putting some trails in. Okay, we're back at it this morning. This pad, the pavilion, is really coming together good. We're doing the final grade. We're just a little bit low right here on the corner. We don't want to take off any more up here, but we have a solution. We have another problem, we have another, so that problem leads us to a good solution for this. Let me show you what we're doing. You remember right about there was a bunch of trees that we had to take down and fill in an old pond. So we got that done. So we had a lot of trees that were piled up. I've been cutting those up, as you can see right there. Been cutting a bunch of trees up there. The remnants are right there that you see. is from the old pond area. It's a big brush pile. We need to get rid of that. I got two choices. One is to burn. I don't particularly want to burn out here since we don't have water. So burning is a safety issue. So, and then over here, I have a few more trees that we've cut up. Again, they came out of this area that I'm just down walking by. This is where the old pond was at. So, that's one of the problems. We got to get rid of this brush. The other problem is we need some dirt. Okay, to give you a good perception of how deep this is, I'm just going to walk down in here. Just in case you wasn't able to hear me, we was able to get down on some good red clay, and that's what we needed up on the shop pad. So I say shop pad, it's the pavilion pad. You probably can see in the background where we're spreading that behind me. So we're standing down at the creek at the back side of the property, about halfway down. You can see my truck barely sitting up there. So this is the beginning of where the road is crossing the little creek right here. I'm just going to switch around here. And as you can see behind me, the road's going up the hill. So we'll walk up the hill. Here's a few branches, as you can see, this low hanging that is yet to be trimmed. But this old log right here from years ago logging, this is what we fought all the way up the hill. There's another one right there. Another one right over there. This hillside was just littered with those kinds of old logs, so that slowed the progress down going up the hill. He didn't stop it though. Here's some more remnants of some old logs. Couple of stumps there from logging. One had crossed the road in front of us up the hill. I don't know if you caught that or not. Quite the climb. Again, there's some old logs right there. And folks, we are at the top of the hill. And we made it back down. Wow, what a difference a few days can make. Also, what a difference it can make when we give from our heart to be able to get a project like this underway. Behind me here, you'll see where we now have a pad where a pavilion can be placed. Let me walk out here and talk about it. Okay folks, we can go 60 feet this way and 50 feet that way in terms of pad space. Next step that needs to happen, we need to decide on what the pavilion would look like, what the footprint would truly be. At that time, once we know that, we can start making plans to go ahead and get some cement on here. In the meantime, we're going to get some gravel on here so we can come out here and spend some prayer time and not have to worry about getting muddy. So I'm so thankful though that for those of you that have partnered with us, I'm so thankful for what you have done to make this possible. As you know, we call this King's Refuge. This is a place where a lot of people is going to come out and feel God's presence. Whether or not they're walking the trails and praying, kneeling down by an altar along the trail, praying and just speaking to God. Hearts will be touched. So a personal thank you for myself for helping make this come true. It's going to be, it's just an opportunity for us to continue to plant seed so hearts can be touched. I often think about Matthew 28, 19 and 20. Those scriptures talk about the Great Commission. What we're commissioned to do as Christians. We're commissioned to go out and touch souls and bring them in. And we bring them in, we'll bring them into King's Refuge so they can have some downtime, so they can walk the trails, they can relax, they can get to know God even better. So thank you for being part of this. Thank you. If the Lord is still speaking to you, we can still use your help. We have the pavilion to get put up. That's going to take some money. I can't tell you how much money because we haven't decided on the actual details. We need to have a well dug out here. That's going to take some money. So anyway, then we have to have a septic system put in. That's going to take some money. All that to say is, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried because God provides. He provides the resources. And for those of you that can lend some manpower as we do some more cleanup out here, I look forward to partnering with you out here as we do some more cleanup. For those of you that can provide financially to make this happen, I thank you and God bless you for doing that. So thank you again for partnering with us out here. I look forward to seeing many of you out here walking these trails. God bless.